Okay, we're here again, Romford Horror Festival. My name is Peter, and I'm here to talk about the feature film The Cellar with some of the filmmakers. Can you just introduce yourself, please, starting here, and your role in the film, please?
My name is Jamie Langlands. I am the director, producer, writer of The Cellar.
Hi, not close enough. Hi, my name is Meghan Adara, and I play the lead role, Abigail.
Hi, I'm Neil James, and I play Gabriel.
I am Charlotte Marshall, and I play Laura in The Cellar.
Thank you. First question to you, Jamie. This film has played a lot of festivals around the world, I understand. What's the kind of the feedback you've been getting from it?
Mainly good. It's won quite a few awards, which is great. I didn't really expect it, so it's always nice to see that someone out there enjoys it. Romford was the first festival I submitted it to as well. So it was sort of like, certainly in the UK, the first choice.
Excellent. I haven't paid you, by the way, we should say.
No,
Not paid you.
he hasn't.
Not yet. Where did the idea come from? Did you have any particular inspirations of the films, maybe? Or?
There was a few ideas, or a few inspirations. The main inspiration was Resident Evil, as in the first PlayStation game.
Yeah.
So I just wanted it to make it quite immersive, and where you're kind of following the lead character throughout, the film, kind of like a computer game. That was the main inspiration, and then going back years and years when I was on holiday in Venice, at night is quite a scary place. You're walking down all these kind of small little alleyways. You're coming across all these kind of shops with, the Venetian masks in, and it's really creepy. So that kind of stuck with me as well. So they were the two main inspirations, I'd say.
Let's talk about the cast then. How did you go about casting? Or maybe you asked the cast themselves how you got first on board, and we'll go from there.
So Jamie and I had worked together on a few short films previously, and kept in contact. And he just messaged me one day asking if I'd want to be in the film, sent the script over, and asked if I was interested. And at that point it was a short film, but from the short script, I thought it was so detailed, so well written, that I was just really excited and didn't want to, pass the opportunity. So I was like, absolutely. So yeah.
And you got a nomination this year for Best Actress.
Yes.
So paid off, didn't it?
Yeah, I got 3. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Neil?
Same. I just got a message out of the blue. I've known Jamie for about 10 years. We've bumped into each other a lot on various film sets and things like that. And he sent me a message and said, I need someone to come and play a cult leader, and I instantly thought of you. Would you like to come and do it? And I said yes. It was a feature film at that point.
Right.
I think he'd already shot. He'd already started shooting at that point. I jumped at the chance, and it was a great decision. I really liked the film, really proud of it.
Charlotte?
I think I was sitting down to a Christmas dinner, and I received a text. I've known Jamie for about 4 years now. We worked together doing some modelling, specifically yoga on set. And he asked if I wanted to come and help him with his proof of concept film. So I jumped at the chance, and I play Laura. My character evolved over a series of weeks, and I had a great time. Had a great time working with such an amazing cast and such an amazing crew.
Good to hear. Maybe we'll ask each one of you what your proudest moment of the film is. Jamie, do you want to start? So when you see the film up there, obviously you've seen it a few times now, but what's the moment you're still really proud of?
I'm just looking for all the flaws, like most filmmakers do. I guess what we did on the budget we had overall would probably be the proudest moment. Just in general, we didn't have a lot. So yeah. go with the budget we had?
I think my proudest thing is just how well it's done. I mean, I started when it was a proof of concept short film, and it evolved into this feature film, but never at any point did I think it'd get this, recognition.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm really proud of the cast and crew, because I think they deserve the recognition that they've got, because they're super talented. So yeah.
Neil?
I think the most proud personally I was the day I actually managed to get the contact lenses in. On the first day I was asked to put these contact lenses in, and I just couldn't do it. I ended up dropping some of them down the sink, and by the time, and in the end my eyes were getting so red. So in one particular scene, my black eyes are a visual effect. But on another day when I was required to wear them, with the help of Sophie Flack, one of the actresses, I did manage to get them in. So that was fantastic. The film itself, I just think it looks so cool up there, especially this is the biggest screen I've seen it on. It looks fantastic. I love Meghan's scene of her escaping the initial cell, all the brass stuff. I think that's fantastic. I think there's just some iconic shots in there. I love your mask coming off, Wayne putting his mask on with a needle and things. I think, yeah, there's just some, visually, I think it's really good. I'm really proud of Jamie and proud of everyone, really. It's fantastic.
I'd say I'm extremely proud of how people have grown into their roles. There are some fantastic actors in this film, and they've gone from strength to strength. But also to see Jamie blossom as a director. Obviously, he's got a very long career in acting, but then to see him put his ideas into this film, really, he had a very clear vision, and then to see that rewarded with some fantastic cinematography, really, really interesting and unusual lighting, as I said before, the great acting, and then just to watch how he brought everybody in, really. It didn't necessarily matter who. It was people who had the skills and had the talents, and he gave them that opportunity. It's very inclusive as an environment, and it was lovely to be able to be pulled in, not just for acting, but also for makeup and also for writing. So I think it's giving that platform to people and giving them that opportunity.
Yes, I mean, it sounds like the shoot was an enjoyable experience, and you've made a really great film at the end of it. Were there any challenges, though? Meghan, do you want to start?
Yes.
Yes, okay, you looked straight at me then, so I knew you had an answer.
I've mentioned it on a few podcasts. During the filming, I was diagnosed with bladder cancer. So we had to take a couple of weeks break. I was meant to rest for 2 months, a little bit longer. But the final scene is in the field. That was 2 weeks after I had half my bladder removed. So yeah, that was a challenge. And I've also got hip dysplasia, so when you see me limping, I'm genuinely in pain. So yeah, that was some challenges, personally. I'm sure Jamie's got some challenges.
I mean, my main challenge was keeping Meghan alive, basically, to finish the film.
It's a bit of a thing now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was a whole heap of challenges like any film. I mean, time is always, you're always up against the clock, so you're always trying to make the most of every second you've got, and when you're in these locations, you want to obviously make the most of it, because you can't afford to go back to them. So you're shooting like 14, 15-hour days just to make the most of who you have around you and the location. So yeah, I mean, again, it's just the normal challenges of filmmaking, the money and the time. Yeah, and getting everyone on set.
Logistics.
Yeah, that's obviously really difficult because obviously it's a low budget film. People aren't making a lot of money from it when they're coming on board to kind of act in the film. And obviously people are gonna have to put day jobs first and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, that was a big challenge. But yeah, we got there. We got there in the end.
Charlotte, back to you.
The lift.
Yeah, the lift. Oh God, yeah.
We shot this scene with the lift, and it was a nightmare
Yeah.
because it kept closing.
And yeah, people kept wanting to use
You
it.
can't tell a lift what to do.
How about you, Neil? Well, apart from the contact lenses.
To be honest, I had quite an easy ride, I think, compared to most other people. I think the hardest thing was having to learn the Lord's Prayer of Sacrament, which took me about 2 weeks to learn. And then I saw the final edit, and they're not even on me for it, so I could have ended up just reading the whole thing. but I did learn it.
Also, I don't know if I told you guys, but the contact lenses we didn't even need in the end.
Are you serious?
You used to do it in post.
Yeah, when the VFX guy saw, he was like, it would be a lot easier if they weren't wearing the contact lenses because they can't track the eyes properly with the contact lenses in. So yeah, we didn't really need the contact lenses.
Final question from me. What were you all working on next? Are you going to work together, or have you got other projects in the fire? Charlotte, do you want to go first this time at the end?
I've just finished on a film about stroke. It's a short film with somebody who's in the audience at the moment, and it's a great educational project, and it's a true story. I have another film that's shortly going to come out, a feature film called The Chronoscope, and that's a science fiction drama.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that one. And I've also been involved in the R.I.P. Man, which is, funnily enough, featured in the film.
Yeah.
Similar. I've done a couple of days playing a detective on the R.I.P. Man. We're one big happy family. We're all kind of working together, working on each other's projects. And then in a couple of months, I will be working with Meghan again on a vampire drama called Amelia, which I'm sure Meghan can tell us more about.
Meghan, tell us all about it.
So I am also featured in the R.I.P. Man, but only as an extra.
Well, a little bit more than an extra.
A featured extra. So I'm playing the lead role of Amelia. It's a drama horror, so it will be more gory and more jump scares compared to The Cellar. I'd also just like to let you know that there will be more dialogue, I can assure you. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm doing all the social media for it. We start shooting in April and May. Neil's on board. I love Neil. I'm so excited. We get to share the screen again. That's it really. I've got a few short films coming out. But yeah, Amelia's like the big one. And I'm really excited for it. I'm also an executive producer on it. So it's my first role as a producer, so it's exciting.
Jamie?
Well, the R.I.P. Man, which has already been mentioned, so we're making that. We're all in it. We've got a producer in the audience. Wayne is also in it as well. So, we're 4 or 5 more shoot days away from wrapping that film.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to wrap it up there, but thank you all so much for coming. Congratulations on the final film. Can we have a round of applause, please, for our filmmakers? Thank you.